Good morning, everybody. I haven't got my glasses on. Here they are. I wonder why it was so bright. I'm so used to them now. Let's just professionally fade out this music. Absolutely tremendous. Expert, everybody. How you doing? Good morning, New Zealand time. Saturday morning here, 8 a.m. Mark, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You're not sticking around, are you? I'll catch you later on if you're not. Hope you have a good one. So, 8 a.m. New Zealand time. It's probably around about 8 p.m. Friday night in the UK somewhere. And if you're in the US, it's probably around lunchtime if you're on the West Coast and around late afternoon if you're on the East Coast. And you could be somewhere else. You could be in Australia. You could be an absolute madman in Australia. 6 a.m. Sydney. 4 a.m. Perth. There we go. There's a bit of a world clock update. Ronald, good morning. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Welcome on in. John B, the real John B, by the way. Captain John B, Chief Pilot, by the way. John B, who is currently living not in the UK. John B, are you? So there. That was an excellent, detailed explanation. I won't say where you live because someone might come and try to find you and then they'd have to listen to you. Although you're not Alan, so that's probably a good thing. Mayday, how you going? Everybody ready, hunt for the Yeti and crash their plane. Yep. Hey, Dave, how you going, mate? Good to see you. Greg, good morning. Mark, hey, Mark, how you doing? Welcome on in. I'm going to see if the 135 can take off from here. Give it a whirl. I wasn't sure what could take off from here, to be honest. Welcome on in, everybody. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. It's like I said, Saturday morning here in New Zealand. I'm going to go ahead and press my fly button because it's the first step. And we're just starting to get into winter over here. When I say winter, it's kind of autumn because that comes before winter. This is a... Hold on. Forgot to turn my lights on. It's a forgetful morning. Autumn in Auckland, it's not really that cold, to be honest, but it's just cools down enough that, oh, this is awesome. Just takes the edge, the heat away. It's a very humid place here in Auckland. Hold on, where am I? Here, weather, not weather. Oh, yeah, weather, yeah. Here we go, boys and girls. Welcome to Mount Everest Base Camp. Let's check it out. So this is a free little add-on. Thanks. I think Alan, who's not going to be joining us today. So if you watch this back, hey Alan, how you doing? Hope you're well. I think he came up with the idea. If it was someone else, I apologise. But here we go, obviously. Now, which one's Mount Everest? I was trying to figure this out the other day. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Or is it that? I'm pretty sure it's that one, right? That looks pretty bloody much like it. Everyone else is spawned on the runway. And I'll spawn 36 kilometres away up over here. Am I going to be able to get down over there? That's a good question. We've got a couple people flying around in their F-18s, which is always important. But anyway, so what I was going to say is this is a free little add-on here to add a few bits of scenery to the Mount Everest Base Camp. I'm going to just see if I can taxi all the way down here, by the way. So as we zoom down over here towards the actual runway... Man, this is going to be a bloody challenge, boys and girls. You can see it's pretty much a nondescript strip here in the middle of... oh, you can't see Everest and Base Camp. Okay, cool. But down in here, you got the tents and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. Is that up over? Maybe... Oh, yeah, there, right? Is that it there in the background? Yeah, I think I went searching the other day. I was trying to figure it out. There should be some... That's got to be it, right? That looks like it. Man, this is a geography lesson. That's definitely it. Look, that's the tallest bit right there. Here you go, right up there. I'm just going to call it. Hello, can't fly as I broke both my arms in a tractor lifting accident. What? Morrissey, why were you trying to lift a tractor? No wonder your arms broke. Hope you're well, mate. That does not sound awesome. A chance to redeem the stall territory. I was thinking about that earlier, actually. I was thinking, oh, we're about to go into stall territory, everybody. Oh, you gotta laugh. You have to laugh. Anyway, boys and girls, let's get in our Cessna 28. Great paint job, as always. Ah, hold on. I thought it was in my paint job. I am. Yep. We are in the Kiwi Air paint job today. Here we go. Beautiful. Looking good. So let's go ahead. We'll turn some fuel on because, you know, why not? We'll go ahead and we'll turn some of these buttons on. Wrong one. That battery can go on. Starter can go on. This all sounds pretty familiar. These probably can go on too, just for a laugh. So yeah, I was thinking about this being stall territory. Oh man, that was some of my finest work. Look at that, started first time. Can't get the 145 off the ground. Just for fun, mate. Jeez, it was a bit when he was drunk. Whoa. Yeah, I hope you get well soon, mate. Definitely. That does not sound like much fun at all, to be honest. You bloody nutter. With all due respect, of course. Let's throw our beacon. Pitot can go on. Wing lights. Seatbelts definitely can go on. No, they can't. There we go. Okay, we started up. Oh, we've got smoke coming out of there. That's pretty cool. We've got Icarus. How you going, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for the pick up on the link, by the way. Appreciate it. On my post, the link had busted. Right, how about, like, okay. I can't hear a bloody thing, everybody. Right, let's, we're turning around here. I may or may not make this. There's no really defined path here down to the runway. So what I'm going to do today, everybody, is it's going to be a slightly different situation. Well, jeez, what are you doing, Mace? Where's the path? Where's the path? Where's the taxiway? AKA path. I'm just going to off-road it. I'm going to... Oh, my Lord. Okay. Hold on. Let's get a... There we go. Now we can see what's going on. Look at this. Perfect. This is the alternative taxiway. So we'll fly into Lukla for our first flight. We can do a landing rate competition, by the way. It'll be a bit of fun, just for the hell of it. But we'll do the next flight. We'll depart from Lukla and we'll go down to sea level from there. Because that's quite a fun little flight, that one. And then we'll figure out what we'll do if we've got time to do a third flight. Icarus. What's he in? The SNEX. Oh, okay. Something tells me this is not the official taxiway. Looks legit, though. I think we need to just go over this way, boys and girls. So I don't go down this massive... I have no idea what's going on here, lads. This is like Jet Snows. I was on the helipad, was I? Oh, that's bloody typical, isn't it? That's fine, though. It said parking, I think. Did I misread it? I could have. Look at us. Traveling along the snow. Beautiful. Anyway. Okay, so funnily enough, up here at base camp, they don't have defined taxiways. They don't even really have a defined runway, to be honest. But that's fine. We'll get down over here. We're just exploring the... this looks like a fence that's under snow or something. Well, this looks a bit steep. Let's just do it. If I was in VR right then... Oh, it's parking H1. Ha! Oh, well. Let's be honest. That's exactly what you'd expect from me. Anyway, if this was in VR, I'd be getting quite sick right now. But anyway, what altitude are we at, ladies and gentlemen? 16,000. Okay, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. What altitude is Lukla? It's around about this, isn't it? No, it's about 9,000 feet or something, right? That's right. We're just... oh, look, my land rate was plus 475. Oh, yeah. By the way, my overlay is not correct because I don't have Yankee Echo Tango India in my overlay database. So we're just going to have to stick with what we've got there. It's just an indicator, so we can yeah, 9,000. There we go. So we can. Thanks very much. Positive rate. I called it. It's just so we can put something in the overlay so that I can get a landing rate when I do actually land. I've already landed once. We'll give it another go later. Okay, this is looking all pretty bloody good. Look at this. Beautiful. Now we're on the runway. We found it quite nicely. Can confirm the Cessna 208 is the appropriate off-road snowmobile. I don't think we're surprised about that at all. Today I'll go for a positive rate. Oh, you did call it, Ronald. I feel like I go much better today. Saying that, my landing rate is minus 700. Yeah, you can't do a shallow approach into Lukla. That's for sure. You got to slam it down from a height. That's my personal opinion. I could be wrong. All right, let's have a look here, boys and girls. I just want to up the brightness here. Down here somewhere. Oh, that's as bright as they get. Okay. Don't we bloody dark glasses in, lads. Right, I'm going to throw one notch of flaps on. I have no idea how this is going to go. Let's go, team. When you're ready, go for it. Someone's in the Kodiak. Couple in the Kodiak. Oh. I'm going to have to line up again because I'm an idiot. I forgot the turning circle on this thing is ridiculously small. I think I'm starting to ice up. I can only see David and DJM Airlines if he's part of the fly along. Okay. Not that bug again. Look at George there. Good old Georgie boy. Mark says, I haven't been here for a while. Multiplayer on North Europe and I can't see anyone and still can't configure weather in game. Can anyone see me? I'm parked on the north end of the runway facing south. I'm DJ, but I think I saw you before. Yeah. DJ, yeah. John can see you. All right, here we go, boys. Wish me luck. This is a short little runway, isn't it, lads? I don't think I'm going to be airborne by the end of this runway. Oh, come on. I need all the runway I can get here, boys. Whoa. I'm not sinking. Okay, I'm just going to hand fly this because... Okay, flaps up. Better pull back those reefs just a touch. We've got a big structure I'm pointing over there. Can you see that to the left? Over in here. I'm not sinking. Just relax. Okay, let's just pull back those. No. Let's just condition that just a little bit. Okay, but it's not loving me at all. I'm over. Something's happening here. I'm in the red. What's going on here, team? There we go. Now we're loving life. Okay. All right, let's just find a way. Really, that's the end answer. Yeah, brilliant. Look at it. Whoa, nice. Absolutely tremendous. Who can I see there? I can see Ronald. I should really not fly into the mountain just for a laugh. I can see Icarus. I've got Mayday. Okay, let's grab the heading. And we'll go AP. Let's keep our heading. And let's hold this altitude. That sounds like a fair deal to me. I've got Mac. I've got Yakko. Welcome on in, by the way, everybody. If you're new, thanks for joining in. If you come for a real-life experience with a lot of professional piloting, it's not going to happen. If you're here for excitement, rule breaking, and a bit of fun, then that's really what we're about. But yeah, that's all I can see there. All those boys there, boys and girls. I just took a screenshot. That was that noise. And we're heading off down through the valley here. I've got John, Dave, Space. Oh, DJM, I've got you down there. DJM Airlines. I can see you in the distance there, mate. I don't know if that's the same one, Mark. If that's you or not. Oh, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to... Oh, yeah. Oh, no. How the heck do I zoom on this thing again? I've forgotten. Oh, range. It's right here, dickhead. There we go. Right. We can probably go nav now. Didn't work, did it? No, did not like it. Okay, let's go to nav. Let's go to heading, and let's turn before we crash into that mountain. Let's turn a bit more. Just for a laugh. I'm just going for a bit of a bloody... bit of a tiki tour, as we would say over in New Zealand, mate. I have no idea. Anyway, we... let's keep turning. I think it's a prudent thing to do. Just while we're faced with a mountain in front of us. Good luck. The beer's always cold up here. No doubt about that. Talking about beers, I'm having a few tonight. First time for a while that I've had beers, so can have a few, and that's why I'm not streaming my normal time tomorrow. Because I don't want to get up if I'm not feeling the greatest. Here we go. Now we're all over it, lads. We're all over it. Okay, I think we can get rid of our altitude here. Great, let's get rid of our autopilot. Yeah, lovely beer, heals the pain. The FAA are concerned. Whenever they see me fly, they're concerned. Alright, throw in your landing rate guesses now if you want, ladies and gentlemen. There we go, just for a bit of fun. Something's beeping at me. It's not a problem. What's beeping? Positive. Plus 123 positive. Okay, here we go, boys. $30 to get it in. Just for fun. Just for fun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, this is higher. This is good enough at this point. I'm going to go ahead and... no, it's not loving that, is it? It's alright, I can just... I'm going to have to do a bit of a... I'm going to have to do a bit of a bloody U-turn up here. Okay, 10 seconds, everybody. Get your landing rate guesses in. There we go. There she is down there, boys and girls. Looks like the wreckage from my last flight is still sitting down there somewhere. Okay, keep altitude this time, Mason. We're going to go in here. Okay, landing rate. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to need it. Right, so I'm just going to go above like this. Knocking one notch here. This is just a normal rate turn. There's no problem here. Passengers are fine. Whoa. Yeah, we know where that comes from, don't we? Okay, we're going to no flap it. Appears as though flaps are not a go. Let's put one notch in. Maybe a couple of notches. Passengers have fallen out. Okay, full flaps. Let's do it. This time, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming in high. Learning a lesson from last time. Let's just get to the center and then... Whoa! We may stop. Oh, we do. Beautiful. Let's just go straight into parking. Okay, that was a bit rough, be fair to say. But this time, the aircraft's in 2 pieces, which is better than 300 pieces. Ah, that was absolutely tremendous. Like a glove. Like an absolute glove. Positive landing rate. Yes. Plus 1200. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Tell you what. I don't think any passenger will complain about that bloody landing right there. Thank you very, very much to the Otto. Absolute tremendous effort, mate. He's feeling very happy with himself. Look. Look at him. He's loving it. Holy moly, that was blimmin' a bit puckering. Here comes Yakko coming in. Looking good. Beautiful. I'll just watch a few of you come in. Well, that was definitely better than last time. Ah, you got weather back and you can see us. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Oh my God, that was absolutely, yeah. Here's Dave coming in. He's looking to land over there on the fence. That's a good idea, good thinking. Slows you down. Use those little pegs to slow you down. I don't think that's a silly idea at all. Mayday's coming in. Nice. Like a pro. Ronald. Oh, they look pretty good, mate. Nice. John. Watch these lads do the real Lukla on YouTube, man. They got skills. Yeah, I bet. Clicking random setting buttons. Oh, John! John! Hold it, John. Don't go anywhere. John! What is going on, John? John's been watching my approach skills from last time. There seems to be an issue here. I can't put my finger on it. So I missed that, Chris. Sorry, mate. I miss you. Are you alright, John? He's floating. Suspended in the air there. Had a brief encounter with stalled territory. Oh, love it. That was absolutely tremendous. Oh, you got to say. Thanks, John. You just did that to make me feel better about my last one, right? Okay, let's quickly suss out where we're going to go next. We're going to go down on here. Down here somewhere. Should we go... so that's 40, so VNRB. So if we go direct to V... Oh, come on. No. Hold on. It's not letting me do it. Okay. V... N... R... B. Enter. Enter. How far is that? That's yeah, that looks like quite a good flight there, ladies and gentlemen. Get down to the bottom there. So we'll go VNLK. I'll just update my thing to VNRB. Yep, great, perfect. There we go. That is the flight. See it up the top there, and it's 71 nautical miles. Nice little flight. Keep your engines running. We can jump down there. We'll get down onto the flat, and then we'll decide where we'll go from there. But welcome on in. Good to see a bunch of people in here, causing absolute havoc. I love it. I think I've been too ambitious in turning up terrain detail, etc. It's a pitch. Sorry. Oh, really? You're getting the 0 frame rates basically. There you go. You're back on to your wheels. That's perfect. All right, boys and girls. Good luck taking off down the hill. Now that looks cool. Nice. I like that. Right, can I turn around here? That's a big question. Okay, 1 notch of flaps I think is the go in it. That was fun, I've got to say. That was a heck of a lot of fun. Particularly seeing John end up on his roof. That was probably the highlight. I'm sorry to say, John. It just was, okay? Look at this, everybody. Absolutely tremendous. My wings could be touching the fence here. Oh, well, let's turn down the speed of this thing. I turned down too much. It's just as a tremendous airport, this one, isn't it? Absolutely tremendous. Love it. Alright, let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Oh, I caught up in the fence here. That could be a bit of an issue for me. Not a problem. Let's just reverse out of here. Whoop. Whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Someone's gone for a... Who was that? Whoa, Peter, what are you doing? Yeah. Beautiful, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Someone back there went into the... I didn't see who it was. They ended up in the houses. That was absolutely tremendous. In the fence. Oh, that was absolutely tremendous. I loved it. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn on our... we'll just actually hand fly this for a minute. Down through the gap here. We'll go AP heading. There we go. And let's just keep this altitude. And let's just hold on to... Let's take the heat out of the engines just a touch. There we go. And we get this heading going the right way so we don't crash into the mountains. Apparently, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Captain Safety. It is a safety move before. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but flying into mountains is not advisable. I'm not too sure. You need to confirm. Welcome on in though, everybody. Look at this. It's great to see. A horde of absolute... Man, look at Von Rock up there, and this is P38, which is showing as an Airbus A320, I should say. Beautiful, everybody. Welcome on in. Yeah, you messed up your takeoff. Was that you, mate? Those bears, they caught up on you. Okay, we'll just cruise along here for a minute. Stay away from the mountain. Mountains are not our friends. It has now been 100% confirmed by Captain Safety himself. So that's a new lesson for this group of pilots. It's something we hadn't actually been taught before, so now that we know it, as always, we'll be professional and adhere to that. I can take my flaps off now. I did some home improvement. Yeah, it just wasn't your home. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's great to see so many people flying today, by the way. Fantastic. Thanks for coming along as we fly from Mount Everest up into Lukla for a start, which was, as always, provided plenty of entertainment. And now making our way down onto the flat, which is always a fun flight too. While I'm thinking about it, let's grab my, get my server up for Skyforce Sim. Oh, have I taken it off my bar, have I? No, I haven't. Here it is. Yes, start the server. Beautiful. The next few days, by the way, I'll be doing a YouTube video, everybody. I will be doing a YouTube video. First one for the wrong one. Tim the Toolman Mayday. And I can't tell you what it's about. I'll just reply here. But it's a new... All I'm saying is it's a career mode video. Something new. Something new. So I'm really looking forward to showing you all that. Just Flight released the 146, the latest edition for Kiwi Air. Ah, no. Although... Ah, did I get an email? No. Have they released the 146? I don't think they have yet, have they? Oh, it is too. It's here. Oh, you beauty. Look, there goes the Air New Zealand one too. That's the first aircraft I ever flew on. Oh, it's now available from the site. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick that up. Definitely. The MD-80 releases tomorrow. Ah, right. Ah, so they're all in there. That is all good. So here. Yep. So just looking at the details of this other thing that I'm doing, but looking forward to showing you everybody something, yeah, a little bit different. It's going to be fun. I have to remember how to do a bloody video. It's been a while. Look at this as we get into the lower altitudes, the snow starts to melt, obviously. Let's go ahead and just rev up our Sky for Sim here. Let's go ahead and put in our destination. Let's put a flight plan in. V. Oh, hold on, what are you doing, idiot? Clear. VNVK. Enter. VNLK. 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 We'll get there eventually. Set as departure. VNRB. Enter. Set as arrival. There we go. Beautiful. And you can see here that it the altitude gets less and less, the requirement. So VNRB. Enter. So we're at runways 29 and 0. At the moment there's no METAR available. Okay, that's cool. Let's go ahead and bang this on here. At the moment we've got a wind coming from 289, so runway 29. Looks like it's going to be the go, everybody. Let's go back down into this view. What are we? 9,000 feet. Didn't I put the altitude hold on? I have not selected an altitude. Let's make it 9.5. There we go. That was just dumb luck that I didn't crash then. Ronald says I didn't, I guess say, oh yes. Nice. Who's putting out, I thought they were putting out the MD-80, don't they? MD-80 MSFS. Who's putting that out? Mad Dog, that's right, Mad Dog, of course. Yes. Nice. Wind 110 at 4. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Beautiful day for flying here. 49 nautical miles to go. If you haven't already, smash the like button. Otherwise, I'll send Alan once he's back round to your place, and he'll talk to you. No one wants to have to do that. I see 10 of you have, including myself. Now I've just liked my own video because I'm an absolute bloody madman. But they are so expensive. I just want one of them, as long as they contain failures. So I'm not sure if JF does failures in the aircraft. I'm not too sure. I do like the MD-80 actually. I do like the MD-80. But the BA-146 has got a special place just because it's the very first aircraft I ever flew on. So that's why I kind of like it. And actually on the Just Flight page, they've got it in Air New Zealand colours. Although I don't think it was actually operated by Air New Zealand, to be honest. I think it was operated by... by Ansett in New Zealand. So that's kind of interesting they've decided to put it in those colours. Maybe it was eventually operated by Air New Zealand. I can't remember 100%. But they've got a few liveries. I'm just looking through it now. It looks ace. It definitely looks like an ace aircraft. It's got checklists. It's got everything. Yeah. Maybe Air New Zealand did fly it. They probably did. They probably did. So, be good. Love failures, eh, Ronald? He wants a challenge. So if we're saying 110, everybody, 110 over 10, then runway 11 is the way to go, landing to the east. That works well. It's the only way to make an airline interesting. Fair enough. I generally have them turned off. I can't be bothered with them. Boris Becker's going to jail, eh? Jeez, I just saw it in the thing. Just saw it on the news, boys. It's going down. What is going on? What is going on in the world? Well, there is a difference between real life and simming, yes. If you ever go for your license, you'll be well rehearsed in emergency procedures, yep. You'll be all over it. He usually does well on in court. Oh my god, yes, thank you for making up for the lack of Alan. Oh, that is disgraceful, and I love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's how we're looking for 37 nautical miles. We don't need to get too crazy on our descent yet. We could probably go down maybe to 6,000 just for a laugh, because why not? Let's just vertical speed it, because that will be fine. Vertical speed, 1, 2, 3. What's going to give me? Nose down, nothing. 1, 2. Oh, there we go. I can see it. Beautiful. Easy as that, team. Yeah, Ronald, the only man hoping for an engine failure on his first solo. I'll tell you what, doing your first solo, there's no feeling like it. When you turn, like when I did mine, I think it hit me when I was turning down the downwind leg, so doing a circuit obviously. So did my, took off, did crosswind, turned onto the downwind leg, then looked to my right to notice that there's no one in that seat. And it's definitely a bloody comfort blanket having someone in that seat, I can tell you. But, you know, by that stage, you know, you're probably about 10 or 12 hours into your training, and you've done so many circuits that it's, you know, it just all kicks in, and it's actually paint by numbers. So, but yeah, it's awesome feeling, that's for sure. And I wouldn't really want to have to deal with an engine failure at that point. Although, and if you want it in a circuit. It gives you the best chance to get to a decent landing area, i.e. the runway. I'd call up the ATC and say we're in stall territory here. Yep. I lost my pictures of my first solo on a USB or something, but I've never found it. Oh shit, that's a bummer. Ronald says, as much as I want to, flying lessons are just way too expensive. I doubt I'll use it very much. I'm still considering going for a glider license. Nice. Yeah, it is definitely expensive to fly these days. It always has been expensive to fly. I did mine via a student loan in New Zealand, actually. It was exactly 20 years ago I was doing my license. I didn't end up becoming an airline pilot. Instead, I fly pretend planes on the internet. It was well worth it. And I apply very little of the knowledge that I learnt in my when I do fly on the internet, because procedures are for wimps. Ronald saw a YouTube video on how to jump out in case of an engine failure. He knows what to do. Is it that guy that he caused a lot of controversy? Who's that guy? That's a standard procedure. Yep, definitely. Only an engine failure. You prefer? I missed that one. You prefer a fire with rapid decompression? Yeah. We should be fine. Red Bull almost showed you can even change planes. Yeah. Yeah, you just tow a spare plane with you, and if you have rapid decompression or anything, just jump out, go to the other plane, and everyone's happy. Alright, let's get that altitude right down to 2.5. Boys and girls, how we're looking for distance? We're fine, plenty of time. We'll just slowly descend down here. Let's just get our barrow in the right frame of mind. 700 feet per minute. Nice little descent here. The passengers are loving it. Absolutely loving it. Beautiful flight. Started up at Mount Everest, and before you know it, you're down at sea level. Absolutely tremendous. Oh, we've got in the clouds, boys. Okay. Landing rate just for fun. I'm going to choose the next flight, by the way. But landing rate just for fun. Start now. Because I just thought today I'll do something a bit different. We should fly to the Dead Sea, having both the highest and lowest place on Earth. Oh, there you go. There you go. Gliders seem a little terrifying to me, but then it said, this is John, they make you far better pilot. I don't know what... Yeah, I suppose you've got to... Well, you certainly learn how to read the conditions, that's for sure. Oh, negative again. Thanks, Ronald. Appreciate it. Oh, nice. See the Xbox F18 passing below us. Throw in your landing rate guesses, everybody. Just for a bit of pride, again, this one. A glider license will be roughly £700, so quite a different... Oh, wow. Is that it? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to have to go and get it right. So when we get up to the cruise altitude in the next flight, everybody, I'm going to fill my Nespresso. TM, sponsored. Not sponsored, but looking for a sponsorship still. Now, Alan assures me it's under control. These usually take more than 2 years to get these sponsorship. Oh, nice. Get that Xbox F18. I love it. I've got an Escort. An aircraft export. Aviators 007. Good to see you. Welcome in. I think we need to find a expansive piece of ocean to fly over, because I know, John, you're hanging out for something like that. We should really look for something like that. I've got my this camera drift. 10 seconds more to put your landing rate guesses in, everybody, just for pride. Nothing on it, just for pride. Let's take off from a random Pacific atoll, says John, and wait till we run out of fuel. Oh, yes. Sounds good to me. Not too far to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Not too far. I am overspeeding. It's only a minor issue. Right, stop the landing rate. We'll make it a challenge. Who can cover the least distance? Yeah, I'm going to put no fuel in my aircraft. I won't even be able to start. I win. Okay. 9 nautical miles to go, ladies and gentlemen. So we'll go ahead and we'll head over in the general direction of the airport. We're not getting that. Oh, yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, I was like, what's going on here? Okay, I'm with it now. Wonder what was happening there for a minute, but I now know what's happening. We're flying south is what's happening, so my bearings were all up the whack. Okay, let's what have I got this down to? 1500. That's us. Beautiful. 100% fuel. Blero or F18 with afterburner. Not the Blero. I'm done with that. Just in the meantime, I'll give it another whirl. But man, it was frickin', that was painful, I gotta say. Forgotten how stunning the scenery was, says Aviator. I really should start swimming again. Good luck with your landing, mate. Champion, thanks. Easy, Ronald. Just climb it VX dive and repeat. It won't be a problem. If there are houses nearby the runway, I'll win that easily. Mayday. Oh, that is so good. Someone needed to clip that. Still, if you're only allowed to go forward. Oh man, yeah, Mayday. All I saw was this aircraft tumbling down into the houses as I went down Lukla runway. Absolutely tremendous flying. Top level Kiwi Air flying at its best. Second notch on. Let's get rid of our autopilot. Now I should be able to get this sorted. There we go. Alright. Good luck with the landing rate, everybody. Anything could happen. What kind of runway is this? Is that tar seal runway, or at the end there, is it? Or is it a what's going on here, boys? Is that the runway at the start, or not? Is it just a small tar seal runway, is it? And that's just, that's not the runway, the first half of it. I don't know the rules. I think that's part of it, isn't it? Well, it is now. It is now, ladies and gentlemen. Is that just a texture issue, is it? Potentially? Kind of looks like that should be the runway, doesn't it? Let's just land there. Definitely looks like it should be part of it. Is this in real life half a... No, that can't be right, is it? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to go for it, though. That definitely looks like the runway. The first half, so be it. It's our runway now, mate. Hey, Beefeater, how you going? My model is going, actually, my airbrush broke. I had like an old Tamiya spray work. I had it for years. It broke in the weekend. So I went and actually upgraded to a really nice, well, not really nice, like a decent airbrush. And so it's all, so it's got its final top coat on it. So gloss white. So all I need to do is attach the landing gear and the wing struts, and then I need to put a gloss coat on it, and then I can put all the I actually have got the propeller and a few other little things like the pitot tube. 111 everybody, the pitot tube and a few other little things to add onto it, but basically the biggest thing that needs to be done is the gloss coat on it, and then I can put all the transfers or the decals on it. And then, yeah, it's getting very close to being completed, so I'll show everybody once it's done. I'm pretty happy with it, actually. I'm pretty, considering I'm a real noob when it comes to models, it's actually not too bad, surprisingly. Yeah, there's a weird runway, everybody. So, yeah, it should be all good. Your Virgo shows as a super warrior. Yeah, morning to you too, V-Feeder. That's good. Good to hear. Will you land at Lukla? No, we've already departed from there, WT. Welcome on in. We started at Everest Base Camp, and we flew into Lukla, and then we've made our way just down to the coast here. So we've you joined just a little bit late. Maze, who needs wheels? Exactly. Who needs wheels? Oh, I see. It's concrete here. I see, everybody. Ah, this is weird. I think it could just be... I think it's just a texture thing, right? Where it's maybe where the satellite image joins or not. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's exactly how the runway is. Yeah, you missed that part. Yeah, mate, it was great. It was really great. You missed Mayday cartwheeling his aircraft down the fence line and into the local houses. They got a bit of a surprise, it'll be fair to say. They got a bit of a surprise. All right. Next flight, ladies. Oh, we'll just... these guys are still coming down. We'll just wait a few seconds. But welcome on in, WT. Feel free to join in for the next flight, North Europe server. It's probably faulty data. MSFS overlays runways over ground textures. Probably the runway data is shorter than the actual runway. Ah, right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, these guys are a little way away, so let me jump into the main screen and start figuring out the next flight. I'm thinking we get into Canada. Haven't been to Canada for a little while, so maybe we'll start at Kelowna, I'm thinking. So, CYLW, and we'll start here. I'm thinking we could go into Golden, CYG, just see the distance on this one. 128, that's fine. That's fine for the, let's do that. We'll fly into Golden, over the top of the mountains. And that gives us a nice little, I'll stick to the Cessna 208. You saw it at an earlier different airport. I'm with you, mate. Yeah. Okay, everybody, what I'm going to do is I'll just wait for those other guys just to finish that flight. We'll get close to finishing the flight. Our next flight will be, I'll throw it up here onto the overlay. I'm going to go make myself a coffee just while everyone gets their act together. But it's CYLW, which is Kelowna here in Canada. Let's go across to CYGE, which is Golden. I'll throw it up there in the overlay. So, a decent little flight here. A little bit of fun jumping over the top of these mountains. Then we'll probably have to divert down into the valley here and then fly up into Golden, and depending on what's happening with the wind, if it's 180 coming to the north, I don't know what's happening with the wind. Cloudy conditions, that could be challenging, particularly in this part of the world. Anyway, I'm going to go and grab a coffee. I'll be back really, really soon, so we'll catch you soon. Get into the Nespresso, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and fly. I'm going to open up my window. Gets a bit warm in here still. In the middle of winter, it won't be so bad. Still gets a bit warm with this bloody light up here that I forgot to turn on earlier. But we'll see if this weather is a little bit dodgy. I might have to put some custom weather in here. Otherwise, I might not be able to see where I'm going. And then again, we do have the glass panel, so we could get away with it. This is good. This is, I can't see a thing. Let's go ahead and do this. Do something like this. We'll do, oh no, the weather's sweet. Okay, so let's go ahead and flight plan, create, CYLW. This is called Sky. Sky for Sim, by the way, is this little app. I love it. So we'll see that as departure. Let's go ahead and clear that and go CYGE. Enter that in. We go like that. I love it. It should give me, it does, yep, 10,000 feet. So we're going to fly at 11,500 feet because we love cutting it fine. Let's jump in here. How we're looking here. We've got a few of you are in here already. This is a great little spot here. Kelowna. Love it. Beautiful. All right. So what, do we have a, okay, nice. All right. It's all good. Let's jump in. Let's start this thing up. Okay. The way to do it is throw on the fuel because, you know, why not? We'll throw on our beacon to let everyone know that we're doing this. Technically, you have number 2 on, but you've got to put number 1 on to be able to see everything. Generator is fine. A battery can go on and start can go on. And I've completely forgotten something. Start on, done, on. Battery might help. That might help just for an absolute bloody laugh, everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and here we go. Let's introduce some fuel. Let's get that on there. Let's do that. Beautiful. It's emotional to say the least. You may have made a mistake choosing this plane. What are you flying? Okay, so we know that altitude select's going to be 11.5. May or may not be the correct altitude, to be confirmed. We're already at 1240. 11.5, not 10.5. There we go. Let's go ahead and just realign our barrow. Put on our taxi lights. Let's throw on our nav and strobe. We will put our pitot heat on just for a start. Everything else is looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and taxi out to the runway. No wind data apparently, but I'm just going to go where I saw whoever was parked over on the runway before. I'm just assuming that it's going to spawn us on the right runway. It didn't. It did not spawn whoever's down over here. It's going to do, Yakko mate, you're going to do a tailwind takeoff, which is totally fine for Kiwi Air. Kiwi Air supports tailwind takeoffs, but I'm going to do it into the wind takeoff because I'm going to be a rebel and actually follow the rules just this one time. I should be taxiing down the centre of the runway, but I'm not going to because I'm expecting to see a few aircraft come flying back towards me. Oh, this is way more than enough runway, so I'm going to turn around here, folks. Let's make our way over the Rocky Mountains. The turning circle on this bloody thing is just obscene. I think I saw in the Discord, by the way, ! Discord, by the way. Feel free to come and join up. I saw in the Discord the other day, someone was saying that you've got to have the toe pedals, and it definitely makes the differential braking makes a big difference for sure. I'm just over-revving this bloody thing. I don't care. Technical Kahoo Online. It's so beautiful. It is indeed. Welcome in. Okay. Right, let's autopilot this up early because I want to grab this FLC speed. E120 sounds a little bit fast, but let's go with it. Yeah, this is all cocked up big time here. This here, let's just... Okay, no, actually, I think it's working as it's supposed to work, actually. And it hasn't in the past. I think that's actually what's happened. Good to know. Okay, let's go ahead and if we put our nav on, will it engage? I'm thinking there might be an issue. Yeah, I thought so. So let's go heading. Yep, heading is good. Right, that's what we'll do, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful. Okay, let's go. Looking good. I just want to get back on the somewhere close to my line here so I can intercept the GPS. This looks like a pretty decent effort. Yeah, everyone's taking off on the wrong runway. The wrong direction. Who cares? I don't know what the wind... the wind was a decent wind too, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, so if I go ahead and go... not yet. We won't do it quite yet. Welcome on in, everybody, by the way. I do appreciate you taking the time to jump on into the stream and fly along with us. Always a highlight of the week. As I said before, we do have a Discord channel, !Discord. So go ahead and throw your screenshots up there from throughout the flights. I'll show some now. I don't know if there's any in there at the moment. If there is... let's have a look. I'll jump in my Discord, !Discord, to get a link to the Discord screenshots. Let's have a look here. Yes, we've got some screenshots up on here, so let's go ahead and do those now. You too could have your screenshots featured. Man, what a privilege that would be. Okay, main monitor, boom. Here we go. Alright, this is our Discord, the screenshots channel, by the way. So Ronald's all over it. Here's his first one there, looking at following us down through the valleys here. Looking good. Beautiful. Look at that bloody idiot up there ahead. Here we go, we're back in Everest here. Nice. It does not look dangerous at all. Oh, that's a cool shot. I like this. Hugging the mountains. Love it. In Kiwi Air livery. Oh, that is a great shot, Ronald. I love that. That is beautiful. What a great shot. Sticky Rice, how you going? Good to see you. Oh, we just showed that one. That is a great shot, mate. I love it. Well done on that one. Yeah, that one there is nice too. Let's go ahead and get the thumbs up on that. And then... oh, he's in the thingy. The jet trainer. What is it called? The Hawk. Beautiful. So, this is the screenshots portion of the Discord channel, everybody. So go ahead and !Discord. That's a link. Go and join up. There's a lot of banter going on throughout the week. Feel free to jump on in there. Oh, am I flying right past my line? I have. Focus on the task at hand, Mace. It's alright, it's not a problem. Let's see if I will get away with my nav now. What's it supposed to be up here? I think yes. I think I'm good by doing this, and then it will intercept on the nav, won't it? once it gets to the line. That's what should happen. To be confirmed. Beautiful. Great flight, this one. I can hear a jet plane of some description. Oh, there we go. Yeah, awesome. Oh, the lights are a little bit out, the nav lights. Who's in that? Is that you, John? Icarus is in a GBR3. Whatever that is. Hand flying it all the way, mate. It's got too many buttons. Okay, we're 9,700. Oh, my landing lights were off. Oh, that was awesome. Great work by me. How are we looking? I think we can probably give ourselves a bit more power there, boys. Let's get in here and just sort out the barrow. GPS is about to kick in. See, it's flashing. So we should intercept this here. So it will stick to the heading until pretty soon. Then we should turn left. See if this is correct. If so, we have nailed it absolutely perfectly. And that would have been one time in a row that we did that. Should zoom out here a bit. And there we go. Left turn. On track. Beautiful. Love it. Easy as that, team. Absolute expert. You're welcome. So, as I mentioned earlier, let me grab my bloody thing up here. So, tonight, what's happening here? Bookmarks. Tonight, oh, hold on. Ah, oh, frickin' it's closed it, everybody. Let's try this again. Take two. Right. There we go here, boys. Let's go in here. Tonight, we're going for dinner. Main monitor. Here we go. At the Sky Tower in New Zealand. Now, obviously, this is in Auckland. Here goes a decent-sized picture, is it? Here goes the Sky Tower here in Auckland. Auckland Harbour down in here. We can enlarge this, apparently. There we go. Get rid of that. So, what actually happens is this is the observation deck in one of these three decks here, but one of them is actually a revolving restaurant, and it takes an hour to revolve right around, so it's going pretty slowly, but we're having dinner up there, so we're going to be in here, and you get this amazing view out around the entire Auckland landscape. It'll be at night, so it'll be like this, and I think it's this middle, no, I think it's this top one here, no, I think it's this one here, actually, the one underneath, right there, and so you just go round and round and round, have a dinner, a few beers and all that, and then afterwards we're going to shoot down below here. It's the Sky Casino and put a few dollars in and see whether we can win anything. Nothing serious. See whether we might be able to win something. But no, it's a great, a really great bloody experience that actually. No. You don't get an hour to finish your dinner. It just takes an hour for it to go around. You know, you take whatever time it takes. But it's just to give you an indication on how slow it goes. Hey Timo, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. But no, it's going to be really cool. It's got a really nice menu, so it's really good food. And you sort of got a set menu. You get to choose, like, they've got 3 or 4 options in your entree, your main, and your dessert. And yeah, you just go for gold, have a few beers. You also, once you're finished, you can go into the actual viewing deck of the Sky Tower. And you get a view right across Auckland City. It's pretty spectacular, actually. So looking forward to that. The only problem with streaming on a Saturday morning, my time, versus Sundays, there's no football results to give people shit over. It's disappointing, I've got to say. But here we are, we're at nice altitude here. So we fly over towards Golden, central British Columbia. The weather's not too bad. A little bit of cloud up ahead there. Hopefully it's not going to hurt us too badly. It'd be nice if it sped up just for a moment. Save some time, clean the tables. Yes, cleaning time. Speed it up. Speed it up to 3 revs per minute. What it actually has is, from memory, the middle part of it, the central part of it doesn't move, but the external does. And so you know, so when you go to the toilet or whatever, you're not, you're on a stable platform. TJ, how you going, mate? What time do you start streaming? What part of the world are you in? But basically it's 2000 GMT, so that's 8 PM in the UK, 8 AM in New Zealand. Usually it'd be a Sunday morning, but for the last couple of weekends, because I've got other stuff on, it's been a Saturday morning New Zealand time, which is 8 AM Friday night, 8 PM Friday night in the UK. If you're in the States, it's sort of like around lunchtime on a Friday. This week it is. Usually it's on a Saturday. So yeah, it depends what part of the world you're in. Oh, you're in the US. Okay, so if you're on the West Coast, I start around about lunchtime on the West Coast and about 4 PM East Coast. There or thereabouts, usually on a Saturday. But today it's a Friday, just because of that. Not good for the beer though, mate. No, Timo, I'm hearing you. So yeah, it's, that's usually the time, but it's usually a Saturday in the US. Usually. But we're just trying to get streams out most weeks if we can, and so I just adjusted it this week because we're going out tonight to that place that I just showed. So having a few beers, I just don't want to have to get up early tomorrow. So that's it. Hey Dave, how you going? What was the plan to use at the start of the trip? It's called Sky for Sim. Here it is here. I'll just bring it down there. Sky for Sim. I think if you go, just put in Sky for Sim in your in Google, you'll be able to find it. So it's got a flight planner in here, which gives you your altitude. It's got a few options. It's got a moving map too. So actually, let's grab that. So and it's all within the sim. It's one of the little drop downs in your toolbar. So you've got a moving map. You can hover over airports and you can see details about them, their altitude and their runways. Also, it's got just a map. We've done that. Weather, so you can see what the current weather is. CYLW, so local weather, the nearest meter. You can view. You can actually upload PDFs. So documents. So here goes the Piper Arrow manual. So I've just uploaded the PDF into the folder, and here you go here. So if I wanted this is just an example when I did the video on it. You can see here that I can just there we go. I've got all the I've got the documents there. So you can put any documents. You can put charts in there. Whatever you want basically. The other thing is the flight planner. So you can do that. You can save plans. It tells you based on the aircraft speed you put in there. Tells you how long it's going to take you, and that's the bit I use the most because it tells me the altitudes I need to clear the highest obstacle. And then the other bit that I do is airport. So an airport search, so CYGE, that's where we're heading. Oh, you can't see it up the top there. I'm putting it in up there, by the way. I put it up the top here so then you don't see it when it's hidden. So this is great. This is the best part of it for me because I can just put what's happening from a weather point of view. It's variable at 4 knots, which is great. The runways, a little map, and then also the radios, just some general information, ATIS frequencies, identifiers, more information about the runways, the kind of runways they are, length, all that, comms channels, ILS would be in here if it had it, and then obviously the weather for this particular airport. So at the moment it's variable at 4 knots, as you can see. It's a great app. I use it a lot, and the good thing about it is here it is here. It's in my toolbar. So it's really helpful to just have it in the sim. I like it having it in the sim. I mean, you can have external programs that do the same sort of thing, but then it's not in the sim, and I like it having it easily accessible. The other thing is it works for VR, so I've got an HP Reverb G2, and it works in that, so if you do VR, it does that, yeah. Ice, how you going, mate? Welcome in. Good to see you. Do you have a Discord? Certainly do. Exclamation mark Discord. Timo, there you go. Thank you. And any minute now, that will pop up. And you can jump in there. We've got a bunch of different channels. There you go. Join the Kiwi Mace Discord. Get into it. So feel free to put your it's pretty loose in there, so just be aware there could be some bad language. But we have a lot of fun in there. There's a whole lot of categories, so feel free to join in the conversation. I post in there when I'm going to be streaming. Any other rubbish we post in there. Screenshots, get it in there. We've got all the downloads to the Kiwi Air. So here goes the Kiwi Air livery, which is absolutely tremendous. Look at that rust on there. Don't worry. It will hold together for this flight, maybe. So we've got all the Kiwi Air liveries for all the different aircraft. So John and Rath and Alan, Chris, Ronald have done a whole lot of work around that and scenery. We've got our own airfield in Auckland. So yeah, join in. It's bloody good. We've got a good little community, core group of people there that are on there. And what you'll find is, usually when I finish streaming, so this will probably be the last flight today. And then when I finish streaming, likely the other boys will organise a flight, whoever's hanging around, do their own little thing and go for a group flight together. So no, it's a really great little community. We have a lot of fun. We don't take things too seriously. It's hard to take anyone seriously wearing this bloody rubbish, isn't it? Although I'm ultra professional, let's be honest. Absolutely professional. And Ronald is making my ears bleed with his jet. I can see your altitude changing at rapidly. That Hawk, 10,900. So we're starting to get into the higher altitudes of central BC right here, British Columbia. So we'll be skimming the tops of these. At the highest point that we go over, we're expecting to be 1,500 feet above the mountains, which is too close for comfort. We are serious, says Ronald. We always consider safety. We do. Safety is our 29th priority. Now, if that doesn't say enough, what will? What would? It is definitely a priority. It's a 29th priority. Food's right up there. Food, and I think Mayday. I think beer has got a bit. What number is beer? What priority is beer for Kiwi Air? It's got to be up there, doesn't it? It's got to be in the top 3. What do you reckon, Mayday? And probably the only VA with liveries, an airfield, and our own airplane. Yeah, exactly. Yes, it's got we've got a Kiwi-shaped airplane, which is absolutely tremendous. It's got a bloody bit of speed on it too, you know, the Speedbird. The Kiwi Air Speedbird. I'm really looking forward to having a few beers later on, everybody, I've got to say. Tell you what, I love the Nespressos, I've got to say. I'm not ashamed to say I'm into it. John says, I'm not sure I'll be able to land this big flying computer. My throttles are stuck. That's fine. Just, when you're about, a couple of nautical miles out, John, just turn off the engines and just glide down. Won't be a problem. Mayday has confirmed that beer is number 1 priority. You can't fly without. Yes, Mayday always has a good variety of beers that he flies with. You don't have auto throttle on. Mate, like I say, just get close enough and then cut your engines. Look at that, I love that. Go ahead and throw a screenshot on there. That didn't work because I wasn't on here. It's always good getting an escort. That sounds dodgy as hell. That's the plan. Well, that is in the Kiwi Air handbook. So I'd expect nothing less. The Ronald School of Landing, complete engine failure. Yeah. Unless 4 or 5 failures happen in a 20-minute span, then Ronald's not happy. By the way, if Ronald is your engineer for your real-life airliner, do not get on board. He's probably going to pull some fuses or something just to ensure you have a failure, to keep things interesting. Yeah, the Hawk's a bloody great aircraft though. It is a really good aircraft. Well, I've got to say I enjoyed that little, that expedition up to Everest. That was bloody good fun. Enjoyed it. That little piece of scenery up the top, that's kind of cool. Be good. So you're saying that the 135 wouldn't take off? Is that what you're saying up there? Too thin? Year 2 was too thin? John, just use the Mayday technique, says Ronald. The tower is probably strong enough. Yeah. Cartwheel your aircraft into some local buildings. That seems to stop it pretty quickly. Ah, Mayday. Says he's modified his engines to run on pure alcohol. That's good thinking, because if you get a bit short, if you run out of beers, then, you know, you just have a mixer in there, some Coke or whatever, and just throw a little bit of, just drain a little bit of fuel. And you're going to be good. Sounds good. Although, let's be honest, you're not going to run out of beer. You would never not take enough, surely. It couldn't, says Ronald, talking about the H135, the helicopter. I tried getting there earlier, but it can't. Okay, about 12,000 feet is the highest, okay. Have you flown the ATO planes, A2A planes? Hope they Comanche will be available for MSFS 20. Flew them for flights for FSX back in the day. It's been a while. But yeah, or was it for X-Plane? One of the two, I can't remember. But yeah, really good aircraft. Obviously they do a good job, and you know, all the little effects and a little bit of realism and stuff like that. So yeah, they're definitely a really good developer, that's for sure. Mayday says also much cheaper than the gas prices these days. Yeah, mate, I'm hearing you. Climb, yeah, climb about for 12,000. That's what I thought you meant, Ronald. Oh, you're on bingo fuel. That's not a problem, mate. It's not a problem. Did you not bring spare alcohol like Mayday did? See, you didn't think ahead. Okay, how far have we got to go here, team? We've got about 65 nautical miles as we head over the Rockies here. There or thereabouts. Close enough too. British Columbia in Canada. As we head over to Golden, CYGE. Incidentally, if you are a member of FS Economy, feel free to sign up to RD. It's been a bit slow in the last 6 or 8 months, to be fair, but a few of us still jump in there from time to time and do some flights. And Golden Airport is actually one of our FBOs that we own. It's a cool little place to fly in and out of. I'm not going to use alcohol to fly. Save the alcohol, not the plane. Yeah, mate. Yeah, the alcohol cargo has its own parachute. In case of emergency, you can push it out and then it won't smash. And then you can just follow it down. Yeah, it is a really nice here in Canada, that's for sure. But I would assume it's looking a bit more thawed than this at this point. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? This time of year, I suppose it's still only coming into spring, so it's probably still plenty of snow around. But we've really had snowy flights for most of the world for a long time. In the northern hemisphere, of course. But I wonder if they'll do a bit of a gradual sort of, the snow will gradually disappear, as opposed to just one day you'll come across here and most of it will be gone. Get a nice escort there. If it's not going to be a military aircraft, we're going to go for a luxury private jet. That's what happens here at Kiwi Air. Bloody absolutely tremendous. So I think at this point we've chosen a decent altitude. Haven't hit any mountains, so that's a bonus. I'm getting a few eddies here jumping over the top there. From memory, I think Golden's at around about 2,000 feet above sea level, there or thereabouts. Let's Have a look, everybody. 2,500. Are you in the 7-8, John? Or is it just showing that? No, you are. You must be. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be fine. Runway might be just a little bit short. But just full reverses, you'll be sweet. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's a big valley, so we'll have to kind of... I'm going to have to angle over to the right-hand side and then fly through the valley here, so just give myself enough time to reduce the altitude down. We're not going to pop over the top of the mountain and dive straight... Oh, we could actually. We could do that. It's like a major frozen lake below us. I wonder if these lakes actually do freeze in the winter. Surely they probably would, because it gets like way minus, doesn't it? So they probably do freeze. Beautiful. We're well spread out this time. Is that frozen down there? Looks like it, eh? Well, Von Rock, Mayday and Icarus. And a range of aircraft. P-38, Cody, the GBR. Well, Ronald and the Hawk. John in the 787, apparently. Allegedly. Space Pappy's in the Beechcraft 350, the King Air. So is Yakko. Dave, I can't see what you're in, mate. Doesn't actually say you. You're in a nondescript aircraft. Could be a UFO. That would make sense. We're really getting into the heart of these bloody mountains now, boys and girls. You certainly don't want to be flying over here with some, in real life, with plenty of cloud around, that's for sure. That would not be relevant to your interests. Yeah, old Boris Becker, eh? Bloody hell. Hardcore. Okay, what is going on here? Okay. Glide my way in now. So far, so good. Oh. Those things will glide for miles. They're not heavy at all. Whoops, something with the lawnmower engine's about to pass me. There we go. And something with a slightly more powerful engine's passing me. Let's do it. You let us know if you get into stall territory, John. Could happen. Okay, what are we? We're 42 nautical miles out, ladies and gentlemen. No need to descend, mainly because of these mountains. Just going to put it out there. If we look at our Sky for Sim here, we can get to our map. And we can actually change what it looks like. How do we do it? Here? Yeah, there we go. So this is the guy who designed this is the same guy that designed the map for Neofly. So as you can see here, it's right down the valley. In fact, where's Invermere? So CWA8, that's another one of our FBOs we own in FS Economy. But the idea really is to sort of just clip the edge of this here, probably near McMurdo, and then fly up through the valley. But we'll decide once we get a bit closer what we're going to do there. No, it's not freeware Timo. I think it's like 15 bucks, something like that. Let's have a look. Sky for Sim. It's called Sky for Sim Pad, is its full title. And you can pick it up for $16.90, or which is US, or €14.98. It's good. It's a great add-on. Oh well, John, you're at 2916 feet, which sounds about right. So you've landed somewhere. That's what we can confirm. John has landed somewhere. Yeah, it's definitely reasonably priced. I mean, look, it's everything depends on your. Yeah, it all comes down to personal. You know, your personal position and what you see value in. But yeah, I use it a lot. I mean, I did a video on it. I got given a copy from the developer, so you know it's easy for me to say it's worth a lot of value. I don't have to pay anything for it personally, so you got to take that into account. However, I do use it a lot, so you know I think it's a worthwhile tool for sure. Okay, you're also a glider now, Ronald. Get in there, mate. I love it. 26,000 feet. There's one thing that I'd like. I don't know if you. I think you probably could do it through the development module. But one thing FSX used to have that I like is that you could switch your view to surrounding traffic. So I could like do a drop down and I could pick Ronald and then suddenly I'd be on Ronald and I could just follow you. That'd be good. Mayday says very good price for what you get. A few of us use it a lot. Yeah, definitely. It's just convenient. Like, I mean, you could get Little Navmap, which does a lot of the similar sorts of things, a different format, and it's freeware. But I like the fact, for me, I love having it in the sim itself, and I can just hide it up behind here. So I've just got the little bar hidden behind here. It saves me having to keep clicking on here, and it resets. And so then I can just drop it in and drop it out, but I hide it up here when I stream, which is good. And it just makes it easy to get the key information like wind at your destination airport's the key one for me. The highest obstacle you're likely to encounter along the way, so you can sort of figure out an appropriate altitude. Because we do a lot of VFR flying, so we're generally not putting in like official flight plans and stuff like that. No, you can't control the camera yet, yeah, mate. So yeah, it's just the convenience. It's really great. So yeah, I love it. It's really, really good. And it's easy to use. And like I say, the great thing about it is those documents, you know, that document thing is really handy. So particularly if you've got a new aircraft and you want to have a quick access to the manual or whatever, you know, you could put any PDF in there though. So, you know, so if you're flying in VR and you're on a big long flight, airliner flight, you could put an ebook in there and read the ebook as something to do while you're in flight. So you know, it's kind of cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 28 nautical miles to go. So we're starting to think about descending soon. Once we just get over, I believe this is the last decent sized ridge that we're going to encounter. Oh, wrong one, Mace. Map. Yeah, that's the big, you can see, this is our sort of big, once we get to the top of here, then it starts to flatten out a bit. So we might be okay to Will it play Netflix? No, I won't do that, mate. Give it a whirl, though. See what happens. Well, never flying this again. That bad, eh, mate? Tell what, boys and girls, it's warm in here. I always say that. By the end of the stream, it always gets bloody warm. Just get over this little ridge here, and then it's all on for young and old. I think what I'll do is let's put on the heading bug and just start to turn just slightly. I'm going to go ahead and select my altitude. The altitude I want to get to is about 4,500 eventually. Oh, Mace, what are you doing? We won't, and I think we can probably start to go there now. We can do 1,000 feet per minute, which is a decent descent rate. Do a bit more actually. Let's get this range going. I'm really starting to just get my head in going across here. In real life, you probably don't want to be flying this close to this mountain, but we risk it because, if in doubt, risk it. This mountain up ahead is going to be problematic for us. So I don't think this is the valley here. No, it's not this valley we're about to go across. It's actually over this ridge line here. So we'll need to adjust. Paul, how you going, mate? Good to see you. It's been a while. I'm well. I'm well. Just streaming away. What have you been up to? Welcome, Ronald. Has he arrived? Has he? Made it. Had to slam and run. I didn't know where they had brakes, but you had. If in doubt, you just wing it. It's fine. It is definitely the most appropriate way to go. Mayday says, my room temp always rises by a few degrees when playing Microsoft Flight Simulator. The game still cooks my PC. Yeah, even mine. It definitely warms it up big time. That's why this, yeah, combined with this light, I've got a decent sized light up over here just to, so you can see this, the beautiful features, my square jawline. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm full of shit. I've just realised. Don't know why. It took me a while. You shouldn't have touched your brakes. Pretend you've just got a hydraulic failure. Yeah. Okay. We are fully under control here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's throw our landing lights on so other people can see where we crash. We'll make it a lot more identifiable. Let's pop up above the thing here, just give ourselves some more visibility. Okay, we're really tied in on the runway here, and that's exactly what we're going for. Let's nose this puppy down a bit. This is terrible safety, so I think we're all very happy with that. So just over here. Oh, is it this? No, it's on the other side. We've got plenty of room. I don't really need to be descending at this rate, to be honest. 500 is good at this point. We're going to fly straight over here, then around this little ridge here, and then we're going to be loving life. Ronald says, well, I lost both hydrology system 1 and 2 and had to use the emergency gear and flap extension. It's good. They're there to be used, mate. No use having them if you're not going to use them. Oh, landing rate. Throw them in, everybody. You got 1 minute. What do you think? Just for pride again. What do you think the landing rate's going to be, ladies and gentlemen? Get it in now. Is it on this ridge? Is it this ridge or is it... Oh, shit. It's not this ridge here, eh? It's the next one. Okay, I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a detour here, team. Let's just hold the altitude here. I miscalculated my ridges. You got a little bit more time than we expected. We're going to have to just pump around this ridge over here, everybody. It's easy to misread your ridges sometimes. Yep, throw those guesses in. Everybody got a little bit more time than I thought. So it's down this bit. These are mistakes in real life you do not want to be making. But luckily I'm just reckless. 30 seconds, get your guesses in, everybody. You win massive prizes today, which is personal pride. You can't beat that for a prize. You get some of your self-respect back that you lost by subscribing to my channel. Got a lot of self-respect lost in doing that, let's be honest. Is it this ridge or the next one? This one here, right? Well, have I still got another one to go over? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it's this. It could be this one. I've got a funny feeling it's not this one. I've still got another one to go over, have I? I have indeed. Okay, let's just figure out a solution here. Too many ridges. Okay, 10 seconds, everybody. Never heard of that, exactly. Okay, right, I'm with you. He's overhead us on the ground. Okay, I'm with you. Oh, jeez. Microphone alert. Okay. Right, there we go. Landing rates. We're done. Okay, we've finally got our act together. We know where we are now, everybody. All passengers can have full confidence in me as a pilot. If you are an idiot. Let's do it. We're just going to shave the top of this mountain here, and then we're going to have to dive down through this. This is perfect. This is a perfect bloody approach, I've got to say. I don't know what the bloody problem is. Completely legitimate. No, just I've got my sister-in-law's come over from the UK. They actually moved to New Zealand with her fiance, and so they're staying with us at the moment. So we just thought we'd go out. So yeah, should be good. So yeah, kind of, but no specific sort of reason as such. Evening clouds, hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Okay, right. It'd be good just to bleed a bit of speed here. Thank you. Distance is 7 nauticals. That's fine. That's plenty of time. We'll cut the corner here, lads. Let's go back to this view. Beautiful. I had that completely under control. I didn't misjudge where the runway was at all, or the general location of the entire airport at all. Back from the gym. So tired, so watching some streams. How are you today, brother? Bloody great. Yourself? Good on you. Get out to the gym. Get into it, mate. Love it. No, we're going good. We're this is just the stream's not too far away from finishing, but go ahead and subscribe if you want to get notifications around when we stream in the future. Usually around about this time on a Friday night or a Saturday night GMT. So that's actually Saturday morning New Zealand time here at the moment. I'm over here in New Zealand. We'll do some group flying together on North Europe server. Got a few people doing it, so it's always good. Oh, great. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. How come I didn't get a notification come through? Are my notifications on? Yeah, they are. How come? Why did my notifications not come through? In fact, I haven't had them for a while, so maybe they're not working. Maybe they aren't working, boys and girls. They should be. No, they definitely should be working. I've got my activity feed here. I don't know what's happened. Oh, well, all good. Maybe didn't do it during the stream. We've got a new tower like that in Prague. Oh, I've got a tower like that in Prague. Zizkov television tower with a restaurant. Never been to it. Cool building, though. Oh, nice. Oh, let's throw on a notch here, boys. To private. If I'm on public, will come up. Right. I'm with you. Good. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Thanks for the support. Hope you enjoy it. Coming in final approach here into Golden in Canada. British Columbia in Canada. And my attitude is all up the whack here. 23 likes, let's go! Yes. Thought we have one in the Netherlands too. Okay, Timo. Nice. Yeah, they're cool. It's kind of a cool experience because, you know, your view's ever changing. Particularly at night in Auckland there downtown, it's really cool. They've got one in Sydney too, actually. So the Sydney's got kind of a tower in the middle of the city there over in Australia, and same sort of deal. Spins around. Oh, hold on a minute here. I don't think I've... There we go. Where's the bloody runway? I can't see a thing. Just guessing here for a bit. I can't see any lights or anything. Where the bloody hell's the threshold? Am I anywhere near it? Oh, I can see all you guys, and there's... Yeah, this is it right here. I can see it. I can just see it. Man, this is absolutely covered. A little bit of guessing here, boys and girls. Oh, mate, look at that. Which one? My reverse is this? That's it. Didn't need them, but, you know. Beautiful. I think at this point you should start doing your streams in Dutch. Why not? Yeah, I'm bloody... Like, I'm a celebrity over there. That's my... I only know Dutch swear words, so it'll be inappropriate. Love it. You the Cessna 2.8, I play FSX because my PC can't handle... Yes, yeah. Fair enough, too. It's a bloody... it's a bit of a beast. FSX is still all fun. It's all good. X-Plane's good, too. X-Plane 12 coming out not too distant future. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are at Golden, British Columbia. Cessna 2.8 with a G1000. Nice, yeah. It's bloody good. It's a good old workhorse, the bloody Cessna 208. Look at that snow coverage on this runway. Jeez, it's hard to see. I tell you what. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, there we go. We're done and dusted for another week. Appreciate you coming in and joining us for another stream. We most likely back into it next weekend, I think. Yep. Yeah, my hovercraft is bloody brilliant too. John. I have no idea what I'm talking about, clearly. But anyway, thank you very much. Check out the Discord, !Discord. For those of you that aren't in it, go ahead and do that. Join in the conversation. Probably some people will do some flights after this. Try going to Infamia. The snow is even worse. CAA8. Yeah, is it? Jeez. Yeah, we're right up in the Rockies here. But thanks, everybody. It's been a bloody pleasure. Keep in touch. Don't be an idiot. Oh, sorry, I can't tell you that because then I'd have to take my own advice and that's not going to happen. You don't know my hovercraft is full of eels. Monty Python. You're going to call it a day. Midnight, mate. That's dedication. Love it. Anyway, everybody, as always, shut up. Don't eat Yellowstone. Until next time, everybody. Take it easy.